Hi there, have you ever felt like you just don't measure up? Like, no matter what you do, you always feel like less than others. If you are like this, trust me, you are not alone. Low self esteem can really impact many of us, whether it's in our relationships, at work, or just looking in the mirror. That feeling of inadequacy can really take a toll on your health. It can really make small steps feel like we are climbing mountains. But why is it that so? Why do we have low self esteem and how we can combat that? I am here to talk about this feeling of low self esteem and how we can start believing in ourselves. Let me take you back a few years. I was in a very rough place. Why? That's because I used to have low self esteem. I used to compare myself to classmates, to my friends, to acquaintances, to even celebrities with whom I do not have any connection. Yet I used to feel like why I'm not like them, why my body is not like them, why my face is not like them, why I'm not slim like them, why my hairs are not like them. Like these small comparisons always made me feel less than them, and I always used to cry or I always used to feel isolated. Then it even made me missed out on opportunities that could have changed my life forever. But slowly and gradually I started working on it, and now I can say that I have a high self esteem. There are situations where I feel less confident, but I know that I have a high self esteem, and I believe that I am worthy of the great things. And I also believe that I am unique and they are unique, and there is no comparison with me or them. So how did I did so? Well, one night I was just looking myself in the mirror. Then I realized, like, what is wrong with me? And my gut feeling said nothing. I slowly and gradually learned about what self-love was. Self-love was a game changer in my life. Self-love made me introduced to so many new versions of myself that I didn't know I had. That's because I was always comparing myself to others, and I was always feeling less than them. So, how did self love changed my life, and how can self love change your life and improve your self esteem? Well, self love is as important for us as eating food, drinking water, wearing clothes, or having a good night's sleep. Self love changed my life when I was in a very low self esteem. Very low self esteem. I started researching more about it, what self love was, how it can change my life, and how I could include self love into my life. So, fast forward 2 years back, I wrote a book, It All Starts With You, which is a beginner friendly self love ebook where I have talked about all the simple and easy ways through which self love can change our lives. Can you imagine that girl who always used to criticize herself, who always used to compare herself to others, had written a book on self love? Yes, that's how self love changed my life, and how that is how you can change your life through self love. I have this channel. You can always come here to learn about simple self love tips that can change your life, that can change who you are, and that can completely transform your life from low self esteem to high self esteem. So, that's all about it. That was my journey on how I changed my life, how I changed my low self esteem to high self esteem. I believe that you should also start your self love journey today. You should also start including self love into your life. For instance, you can set some time apart on weekends for doing some skincare, for reading a book, for just and if you don't want to do anything, you can just sit by yourself and start do journaling. Journaling is also very important. It's a part of self love, where you write about the things that matter to you, where you write about the things that are triggering you, that are making you feel uncomfortable, or you are not feeling by yourself. So journaling is also very important. That's all for today. Let me know if you've also struggled with self love and self esteem.